They may have to pull out the big guns, and all of them have to.
General Motors threatens to send 2,000 workers home. Ford cut 600 jobs. So what they doing? What are you laughing at?
I'm just going. They trying to go back.
Oh yeah.
They trying to fight the UAW.
So what's happening is they are threatening to lay off the people that's not in the union, and they kind of probably put them against each other. Union workers against non-union workers, because of you guys, that all of us is going to lose our jobs. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
As auto workers strike enters day 4, the two sides are digging in. On one side are the United Auto Workers, who say record corporate profits should yield a record contract. We went backwards roughly $10 an hour to wages over the last 6 years, UAW President Sean Fawn told NPR. At the same time, in the last decade, these companies have made $250 billion in profits. On the other side, the big 3 automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis,
they bought out Chrysler and something like that,
who say they have put historically generous offers on the table, while also emphasizing that there are limits. Well, we talked about this, and I told you that they're going to replace them with AI.
Can y'all imagine these people working at a truck, at a car deal, at car production? A machine can easily replace them. You don't have to put up with no strikes with machines, and machines can do the very thing that these people are doing. I hate to say that.
Yeah.
And I told my sister, they have come back to the UAW, and they counteract the negotiation.
Nobody wants to listen to the other side.
They want more. For example, they're wanting 40. Maybe the car people are saying 20 or something. So I'm really concerned about this strike, because they can. I mean, AI is not ready to do it now, but we got a lot of. We drive by a lot of these car dealers. They got a lot of cars on the lot. Do we really need more and more cars?
Well, it says here there's already started to be a ripple effect.
Is it?
Workers are out of jobs and companies won't pay them. Ford told 600 workers not to report to work at its Michigan assembly plant. 600.
The UAW, they did talk to this one lady that was striking. She said they are giving them very low, but they are getting paid while they're on strike.
It says
it's very little, though.
General Motors warned that 2,000 workers are expected to be out of work at their Fairfax assembly plant in Kansas this week. The company says that's due to a shortage of critical materials supplied by stamping operations, which is probably the ones that's on strike.
Yeah.
The historic strike kicked off right after the stroke of midnight on Friday morning, with 9% of UAW's nearly 150,000 union members walking off their job. So it's not all of them then.
No, that the next step they're saying
will be all
of them.
Because right now nobody feels your effect. The same thing I said with the writer strike. I said that. I said no one's gonna feel it until all actors, any writer, all of them strike. Nobody's gonna feel the effect. Wow. If you keep giving passes, that's why what's her name? Viola Davis. They gave her a pass and said her movie didn't fit in that strike.
Right,
thing.
She could have actually gone
and
on.
And she said, even though I wouldn't be crossing the strike line,
exactly.
I don't want to do it because I want to stand in solidarity with my actors. It gives more strength when we do that. I told you the same thing with Whoopi Goldberg and all the other ones who technically can still act.
They can still work
because
of how they're classified in the news.
I'll even go as far as to say even Broadway. Anybody in the entertainment field, until they all do it, no one's gonna know.
Feed their families.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Drew Barrymore
tried to cross,
and they called her slamming her.
They called her a scab
because you can't do that.
She tried to come back with her show.
Yep,
and hire new writers. And I understand her point too, because she said I got a lot of other people who aren't in the thing, and they don't have no money.
I know.
I feel bad that I hired these people. They're out of work. And they're not writers or actors. They're people that's in other parts. Mm-hmm. But she has to understand she's an actor. Mm-hmm. She's an actor. And it's her show. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Jennifer Hudson. Soon as she won that Oscar, she no longer was just a singer. Right. She's an actor.
She's part of that field. Yeah. And she's been in at least 3 or 4 movies.
So she's, she's there filling it.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there.
So we'll see. My prayers go out to this UAW. I hope that they can negotiate and do come at a place. But I really have a feeling futuristic. They're going to be AI that's going to replace you guys. Okay. It really may do that. It may happen.
Emerald says, regardless of whether she did or didn't know, she will end up financially bankrupt and physically ruined. Yeah, the lady with the daycare.
Yes.
I agree.
Oh, my God.
And Justice for All says, didn't these companies get a government bailout back in 2008? Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
But the UAW...
That was Obama. Y'all don't remember that?
But the UAW guys saying they didn't get none of that.
Well, that was 2008.
But he's saying the money that's coming in,
that was the company that was bailed out.
Right. They said the workers are not getting that. They're not getting the money that they're making from, the sales.
And I hear what you're saying, Wendy. Broadway is a different union, but that's what I was saying. It has
Why would
to be,
they need to step down?
It has to be everybody, though. If you are an actor,
I don't know.
I think
people are kind of selfish these days.
Then y'all gonna be on strike for a long time.
The stage people be looking at you like, yeah, because there was a stage play you sent me about going to.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah, they still playing.
They still doing. They still. This is Broadway in Chicago.
But you see, if they would have stood in solidarity, even though a different union and all that stuff,
that would hurt us.
We'd be like, what?
I can't see them. Such and such.
Oh, see, man. Now I gotta watch old shows.
Then it will kind of hurt.
I'm telling you.
But what Broadway our actors are gonna do?
They're not gonna do that.
They gonna say y'all on your own. I gotta feed my kids and pay my rent.
Yeah, y'all. They're not gonna go.
This is sad.
And it has to be all, in my opinion,
all or none.
It has to be all entertainment. Yeah. It can't be one. It got to be all entertainment. Different unions, different whatever. Mm-hmm. If y'all want them to hear what y'all saying, other than that, nobody's gonna notice. Yeah. Because a lot of these people that are celebrities, that are actors, they got podcasts and stuff now. Mm-hmm. We still see them I still see them on YouTube.
There's so many movies that I'm looking at on Hulu and Netflix and Tubu.
Yeah.
It's movies that I ain't never seen. And I'm like, oh, I got
Wendy saying Broadway is an escape for the actors and SAG. Yep. They can get work. That's the problem.
True.
But that's the problem,
they
Wendy.
Can go and do stage.
That's the problem, is you have an escape.
Why?
Nobody's going to fight for what y'all fighting for if they know y'all have an escape.
Why aren't you guys all one union?
Well, I don't know about that.
That whole entertainment area, whether you stage, movie, TV, anything.
Because they all have different thoughts and stuff.
That to me would be like a boycott back in the civil rights.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Everybody don't ride the bus and the cab.
I don't think they need to be one union. I'm saying all of them should strike at the same time. That's not going to
happen. If they one union, that'll make them do it.
I wouldn't be one union because I got a different thought than you do.
I get it, but that's not going. It's not going to happen if you want the other people to sit down if they're not a part of your union. What do we have in common?
We're entertainers. When you strike, we'll support you.
No, that ain't gonna happen.
I know it's not gonna happen, but I'm saying that's what you. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what gets you. Is when you guys, we're gonna back you guys up when you need us. But nobody's gonna do that because everybody's up on their own. Wendy just said it. Broadway is an escape for actors, and SAG they can get work. That's an escape. So now people are like, she can go on Broadway or something if she want to make some money or something. Oh, well. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if McDonald's strikes and Burger King, which they don't have nothing to do with them, say, you know what? All fast food is going to strike. You know that'll send a dip.
It's like a boycott.
It's a boycott.
Like when they did, because that was one of the things too in that movie that I was telling you guys, the documentary.
Yeah.
He got in detail about the boycotts that they had. that they had to pull together. They actually had rules and to-dos and stuff where everybody would be on one accord.
If you did that, you would get our attention.
They made the fight stronger.
Yes. It's like the NFL and the NBA.
Oh, when they went on strike.
When nobody was saying
baseball went on strike.
Right. When nobody was caring, when everybody was like, we're not going to watch basketball. We're not going to watch football. Nobody cared. When LeBron James said, we're going to walk out and I'm going to lead the players to do it, then all of a sudden they looked up and said, what y'all want?
What y'all want? They go by the actual sport. You're saying that the entertainment is different. Stage is different than theater. Whereas all the baseball players went on strike. All the football players went on strike.
All right. I don't think have they ever strike?
The football?
No, I think the baseball players
did.
Baseball has been very good to me. Very good.
Is that Pele?
I forgot who that was.
He was soccer.
Soccer has been very good to me.
Baseball.
Very good.
Baseball.
Well, here we go.
What's going on?
Why they gotta have a picture of Joe Biden look like he's asleep? They wrong for that.
Sleepy Biden.
White House touts Iran prison